yellow rabbit on YouTube. The yellow rabbit on YouTube. The yellow rabbit on YouTube.
Welcome to my MK4 Ford Fiesta. She's called Pepper, mainly because she is the very popular pepper red colour that applied to a lot of MK4 Fiestas. Now, 2 weeks ago she had a new MOT, went straight through. Last week went back to the garage because had a bit of a noise from the front wheel. Turned out needed a new wheel bearing, so that's been done. But then I noticed there was another sound. There was kind of hissing sound coming from the engine. So I got my mechanic to look at it, and it turned out it was actually the crankcase breather pipe. It had split where it goes into the engine, and it had all collapsed at one end, so that was hissing. Now it's had a new pipe on it, but it's still not perfect. Still got a bit of a hissing sound coming from that area, so I'm guessing that the pipe, it's not loose, but it's an old engine. She had a full service after the MOT, so don't know whether you can see that. Probably not, but very clean, fresh oil. She doesn't use any oil as a general rule. Coolant level. Yeah, I sometimes have to top this up about once every 2 weeks. It's very slightly down from the maximum, a couple of millimetres below that, but that's nothing to worry about. It's still quite hot because I've only just come back, so I'm not going to open that up. But I will be doing some more work on this car over the summer, and I thought, yes, although it's not a sunny day, let's have a look inside. Pepper. She had a new battery a couple of years ago, I think that was. Generally clean in here. It's the old Endura 1.3i engine. She had a new accessory belt last year as well. Good. Fluid's all right. Brake fluid's okay. Everything's generally okay in here. I'm always trying to anticipate problems, as you should do with any old car. She's got, what is it, 138,000 miles on her, I think, and still going. It is, of course, the Endura 1.3 engine, which you can do 0 to 60 in about 5 years. It's not impressive for acceleration, but when it gets there, it's okay. It just doesn't get there very quickly. So yeah, there will be more videos over the next couple of months of the summer. I need to get underneath. She's not rusty underneath. There is some superficial rust at the back end, but I can sort that out. There were no rust advisories on the MOT. Now, of course, this car, this is me. I like animal print effect car seat covers. That one's very old. I've had this one here for about at least 20 years. It came out of an old MK4 Fiesta, which was gold coloured, and it kind of matched it really well. The other one, which is sort of 2 seat covers on one there because the original head area fell to bits. But I love this. It's old school. It's kind of 1970s. Pink fluffy dice. Come on. I mean, this is 2025 after all. Or is it 1975? Maybe I'm confused. But yeah, you know, I really want to replace all these animal print covers. but it's about £70 or £80 for a complete set now. When I got these, I think they cost me about £10, but it was a sign of 20 years ago, I guess. Everything's working, touch wood. Everything works in this car. There's a video I made a few years ago. I replaced a clock here because that had failed. I've got a big intermittent problem with the radio on this. Sometimes it will just turn itself off for no apparent reason whatsoever. Then I have to keep tapping it for it to come on. Unless I'm playing a tape. And if I'm playing a tape, it will just stay on. Yeah, a tape player. It's wonderful. It stays on, but if it goes back to the radio, it randomly switches itself on and off. Now, I have heard that some of these units, the 3000 series, did suffer from that problem. The cassette versions, anyway, not so much the CD player versions, but I don't know if that's true. Somebody told me that once. So I'd like to find out what the intermittent problem is with this radio. Sometimes it's fine. It'll go for weeks and not turn itself off. And then sometimes it will turn itself off every 10 seconds. Sometimes come on by itself. Sometimes it won't come back on at all. And also, of interest, once or twice, when I turn off the ignition and take the key out, the radio will actually stay on. And I have to physically turn it off with its own power button. That doesn't happen very often. I think it's happened 3 times in the last 7 years, but I wonder what that could be. Could it be a bad earth or something? Maybe the radio randomly turning itself off, but staying on after I take the key out. Maybe there's something there, if you know these cars, that you may want to comment on, because I don't know what to check. Whether it's an internal fault in the radio unit itself, or whether it's something else. Let me just check the mileage on this again, because I've completely forgotten. What have we got?
I mean, parts and so
the radio's working now. What have we got? 125,000 miles. Oh, that's considerably less than I thought. I'm getting confused with another car. Yeah, it's 125,000 miles on this.
The radius is about that big.
Let's start her up.
Yes.
That classic, rattly, bag of nails, Endura 1.3 sound. Although I've heard much noisier versions of this engine. This isn't too bad. I've heard quieter ones, but noisier ones. And apart from about as much power as a battery-operated something or other, she's quite good. Doesn't miss a beat. Well, not very often. Anyway, so the next job, I want to go and put some rubber treatment. I've done the problem on these old Fords, maybe many cars, is the window surrounds, they can perish and they get very, very cracked. Quite cracked down there, though the sunroof doesn't leak yet. But round here, the window seals were getting very, very crinkly, shall we say. So I put some rubber treatment on there earlier this year. I'm going to have to repeat that. Because, yeah, just down there, getting a little bit crinkly. Don't know whether that comes out in the video. So, if you see me around in Pepper, give me a wave. I'm in Sheffield. I haven't seen any other Mark IV Fiestas on the road around here for over, it's got to be at least a year, possibly more. The last one I saw was a rusty old wreck in a pub car park that probably no longer exists. That was a couple of years ago, I'm sure. So, if you're in Sheffield and you've got a Mark IV Fiesta, maybe we could have some kind of meet-up. I don't know how many of them are actually left in this area, but according to how many are left, there should be many of these Mark IVs still on the road. So, if you've got one, drop me a message or comment here.